The finishing touches have been made to a monument dedicated to our fallen heroes. A plaque has been added to the 2-year-old POW MIA 9/11 Remembrance Memorial located at Capron Park. The monument was placed to remember those who lost their lives during the September 11th terrorist attacks, as well as those who have not returned home from previous wars. We spoke with POW MIA 9/11 Remembrance Committee Member Ed Stanton to learn more about the monument.
Basically today we finished the construction phase of the POW MIA 9/11 monument. It began back in August of 2011. It was dedicated on Veterans Day, November 11th, 2011 at 11 a.m. And 2 years later, we're installing the granite with a plaque mounted on that. We did that today. And that tells the story of the angles and the pieces that are involved in this monument.
The process to get to where we are today has actually been almost a 2-year ordeal between planning and traveling down to New York to pick up the piece of steel from the Trade Center. The mill wheel, the benches, those were installed prior to the official dedication, which was on November 11th, 2011 at 11 a.m. The other piece, Ed Stanton and myself picked up last year over in Pawtucket. It was all assembled, the plaque was in place, but with winter coming on, we didn't want to get into another major project with the uncertainty of the New England winters. And so we stored it for the winter, and last week we came and we dug the hole for the footing through the generosity of Tom Walsh from Borough Sand and Stone. We got the concrete poured, so we have a nice, about a 4-foot deep footing there. Ed built a nice little form so that we could make the base of it look presentable. And Kevin Cryan from Cryan Landscape has offered to come in, and he's going to continue where the mulch and the shrubbery is and everything, and kind of incorporate so that it doesn't become an issue for the employees down here at Capron Park to mow along and or around. So this was kind of the finishing touch. Hopefully the landscaping will be done in time for Memorial Day, because I believe as they alternate every year between South Attleboro and Attleboro, I think it's up in Attleboro again this year. And this is traditionally where the parade ends and the veterans have their service here at Veterans Triangle. So it'll be nice to know that it's done and ready and can be enjoyed and admired and pondered upon for the many people who attend the Memorial Day services. We got some help from obviously the Parks and Recreation Department have been with us the whole way. Ed Stanton, one of my fellow firefighters, Dave Caprero, good friend of mine, Larry Woodbury from Attleboro, and his brother who's visiting from Seattle, Washington. So he gets the award today for the furthest travel to work on the project. Mark Sullivan, who I work with at Greenwood, came over once he got out of work today as well. And John Tumovicus from JT Concrete here in Attleboro, who's been a great supporter of this effort right from the get-go. And he came by and assisted, and also is going to come back and just finish up the rough edges on the concrete base so that, like the rest of the project here, it looks pristine when it's done.
Basically today, with the help of Keith Jackson and friends of his from Greenwood Engineering, we were able to place the granite on the form, which was poured last Friday with the help of Dave Carrero and JT Construction. I really am gratified to have this granite in place. We've had it for nearly a year, waiting for the weather to break. It came in when the weather was just starting to get bad last year, and we waited until today, and finally we've got it in place. That is from the same